Welcome everyone, my name is Kylo. We are continuing with Hogwarts Legacy. Today we are working with Poppy to go meet a dragon.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
Oh.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
Cool.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
That makes sense, actually.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Oh, fast travel. Alright. Let's save some time.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
For today.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Oh, that's probably right. Darn it, I wanted a pet dragon.
Then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
That is true. So is this going to be an environmental stealth thing, where it's just like...
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
She's just so hurt, though. That's sad. Hello. Ooh, a classic sorcerer hat. We don't need that. We don't even need these Ashwinder eggs.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Just in case, because I don't know if this is one of those things where if the dragon spots us, it instantly comes in and just kills us. Ooh, there's poacher up ahead? Well, we know how to deal with poachers.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
You know what? You can hang back. Oh, mongrels. Oh. Not worried about them.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo.
Alright, yeah.
I
Wolves.
wonder how many they brought to capture.
Revelio.
At least 10 usually.
Where are you, Smithy? Thought you were joining us in Borneo. I know you have your hopes about the fighting ring, but the true galleons are in Acromantulas. You wouldn't believe how much Violet and I made a few days ago, not to mention Borneo's not half bad to look at. Anyway, we'll be moving on soon, Egypt perhaps. It's such a relief not to be weighed down anymore. See you soon, Angus.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Yes. If only we were this sassy at the very beginning of the game, but that's okay. I don't know. It's just, it reminds me so much of playing Dragon Age 2, where
Revelio.
you can pick just sassy comments, and if you do, your character just gets more cracking jokes and being sassy the whole time. It's just the best thing ever. There's so many stories, they're so...
One foot in front of the next.
There she is again.
so dark.
She's breathtaking.
Indeed.
From a distance.
Oh, repair.
Repairer.
Fantastic.
Thankfully, every splinter of wood, every nail, everything we could possibly need, rebuild that bridge is right here.
Revelio.
Stuck on a rock. Here we go.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
Oh, I thought you were a
I beg your
poacher.
pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
Charming.
How lucky for us.
Ooh, elf-made ivory gloves. Ivory colored, not actually made of ivory. That would be very uncomfortable and cumbersome to wear.
Revelio.
Right. Making sure we're not missing anything.
Watch your step.
Actually, I want to see her face planet. There we go.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
I think we can capture you. Well, a live one, obviously.
Revelio.
A dead one's a little too easy to catch and not really worth our time.
Quiet. What was that?
Uh-oh. Maybe she recognizes us?
Well, there's no turning back now.
Oh.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever... Over here!
I'll draw her attention. Follow where
Oh.
Revelio.
To the right. Okay. Yeah, okay, I was like, why can't we go stealth? It's like, well, because she can...
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
Cool.
We just got to make it to the nest.
Ugh, she isn't making it easy.
Oh, there we go. Ow. You know, we got tons of potions. We can just brute force our way through this, probably.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
I was just gonna say something. I was just like, you know what, the fireball attacks, it's actually quite toasty out here.
I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Ooh, 3 blasts. Okay. And 1, 2.
Get to that opening below her.
No, I was thinking of going to the opening right in front of her.
If we can get to that
It's actually easier to roll than to sprint.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Oh,
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Cool.
Revelio.
One more bridge to fix.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Do you think the dragon needs to use bridges, Poppy? She can just fly or just jump over. She's kind of big.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
You know, if we make it out of here alive, I chalk that up as a win. Goodbye, potential pet baby dragon. Poppy? Poppy, stop. And she bites her hand for assuming too much. Ooh, she didn't actually touch the dragon. I was like, I don't know if you want to just touch the dragon. Alright, we're gonna need to change our pants and then go
That
back to
was
school.
brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
What?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
There's a reason why her aunt? I don't remember. The family member stopped sending stuff is because poachers went after her, most likely. Awkward. Oh, well, maybe that dragon will come.
I've been so blind.
Maybe that dragon will come and be our friend and help us in a big epic fight. Ooh, 32 more side quests. Alright. Poppy? You're just gonna leave it vague, cryptic ending there? Oh. Garbage can that eats the garbage. What new instrument do you have today? Oh, the
Why, if it isn't my most generous man! This remarkable. Spare a canard, a sickle, a
Oh, I
galleon.
didn't mean to interrupt you. I was wanting you to talk about that.
You are most kind.
Hello, I see a locked door. Get.
Aloha Mora.
That's right. This is why we're working together. He provides the distraction, we break in. We're hacking in. Get. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
If things keep going as they are.
There we go. Ah, night
Revelio.
or blindness. Hello. Another chest. Ooh, this is a big house. Oh, back of the candy shop.
Wager I could handle another enchantment now.
Alright. Excellent. Yeah, mauve really is like the #1 color in the wizarding world, apparently. That would explain all of the mauve hats we find. Quests. What do we have going on? Suggested level 25, and it's a level 32 troll, and I think we're level 31 now? Yeah, we can wait on that. One more key. Those moonstones are actually quite difficult to find. Alright. So let's move on to story. Sebastian or Amit? Let's do Amit, because who knows, maybe today's gonna be a little less combat intensive. Oh, there's another side quest in Hogwarts as well. Yeah, because Amit is definitely not a combat type of wizard. He's definitely a scholar. Alright, you're up there. Little Arthur. Oh. Guess I shouldn't try to run blindly up the stairs, assuming that they all continue upward in a circle.
I wish we didn't have potions. I'm not the least bit comfortable with it. Crush with the flat side of the dagger. It's most untoward if you ask me. The thing's lethal. I feel I'd be safer if I were
No. Yeah, well, yeah, knives are dangerous, but it's kind of like a culinary class kind of thing where you use the knife to crush.
Revelio.
No dings. So we're good. So we're just gonna find Amit.
Hello there.
Must be hard during the day.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Oh, this might... I hope we don't accidentally offend the goblins.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Okay.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Fair enough. Near the mine.
Revelio.
Wrong button. World map. There we go. Yeah, because we still have this whole area we have not explored yet. Oh, this world is huge. And it's amazing. I'm still bummed that we lost out on the dragon, but maybe we made a dragon friend. That's probably more important.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Thank you. And I've already given that guy potions, and he was kind of rude about it, so... 300. Well, Highwing needs some exercise.
Let's go! Come on, Highwing!
Probably wouldn't be good to try and do the balloon challenge with Highwing. But here we go. It'd be cool if we could get some decor, like customization for Highwing. Look, Highwing, can
What do you have in store for me this time?
Highwing, please stop. And get back in my bag. Thank you. I'm gonna assume that the bag is like any other creature catching device where it's a nice little biome for it, so it's perfectly safe and comfortable and happy and well fed. And I don't know if I've shown it in my videos, but honestly one of my favorite things in the game is when you go to your vivariums and the animals, if they're, because you can feed and brush them, if they're ready to be brushed, they will walk up to you and they'll be like, "Hi, can you brush me, please? I love you." It's amazing. Just a happiness, just pure unbridled joy. And I see you down there. All right. Let's see. This looks like this is gonna be a get down across or down there. All right. I'm gonna call this a par 2. Tee up and. Come on. No, come on. Oh no, it's sliced or hooked. I can never remember. Way down there. Okay. Oh, there's no water. Oh, it's way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, ball. Why are you going way down here? Why can't I just reset? Stop, please. Oh, this has gone horribly wrong. You know what? I'm just gonna leave and just let that reset.
Reparo.
Oh. Actually, okay.
Confringo.
Really?
Confringo.
Oh, because I'm stealth. Alright. Oh, that wasn't too bad. It's nice when it's one-on-one.
Depulso. I should investigate.
I'm really hoping that Merlin trial resets, because I hit it out of bounds, and that's a one-stroke penalty. Rimmed school rope back. No. We're not going to warp, because warping just takes as much time, and then we have to listen to Captain What's-Her-Face talking to us about how inconvenient travel was. You know what? Long distance traveling? Sure. Short distance traveling? Not so much. Alright. You better not be betraying me.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more.
Yes.
Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
So, okay, so this is a pure stealth mission. I suppose, like I said,
What
Amit's
else
not
should
a
we know
fighter.
about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
No, we
Amit and
got
I can
this.
do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
And Amit, you... Come on, man. Alright. Though to be fair, he's probably never actually practiced speaking gobbledygook with someone who can speak gobbledygook. So he has no idea what he's... He has no practice actually speaking
I'll be quiet.
it. Actually, I want moonstones. There we go.
The door is looking at us.
Oh, it's like the chest, and then we just made it sad. Alright, Amit, you're gonna stay close enough to not get killed, but not so close as to get in my way.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine.
It's even grander than I had expected.
Yeah, you'll be okay, buddy. Just keep it together and don't scream. Wrong button.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Amit. Okay, you warped in.
Clever.
I know. That's why I'm the brains of this operation.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio.
Alright, working the pipes. Getting that flow going. Oh, I think that was just for some coins. Well, we get to interact with the environment in a cool and interesting way, and I like that.
I've read about mines like this,
But seeing one is something else altogether.
Alright, I was expecting us to be dodging more.
You will regret coming here.
Accio. We'll need to get across this gap somehow.
Oh, we're working on it. Okay. Isn't the idea supposed to be that we grab onto this thing? There. Sometimes the grab does not work exactly.
Keep your wits
as
about you,
expect.
Amit. I'll get you through this mine. Revelio.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Watch your step round here.
Utrivicus totalis.
Get out of here. Run.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
Where have those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Blow up a red barrel with Bombarda. Will this work?
We're being watched by a door.
Ranrock cannot know there was a human here.
Oh yeah. Stop manually targeting.
Bombarda! That was a little more than I'm used to.
I
I'll
know.
get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Blame that on the dueling feats, because that is why we did that. Hello, I see.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Accio.
Maybe we have to get through the door first? Why didn't... Oh, because there's nothing in the pipes to continue forward. I gotcha. Alright. I think we're okay in here.
Incendio.
There we go. Gotta stoke the fires.
Revelio.
Chest up there. Ah, gotcha.
Accio. Incendio.
Oh, come on.
Accio.
Can't cancel crouch. There we go. Knock, knock. You know, Amit, you're supposed to be like teeing me up for witty comebacks and retorts and sarcastic observations about our environment. You're not pulling a Poppy here, man. You're supposed to be my wingman. Now Anne's mad at us too, so we lost that. We need Poppy. Poppy just needs to hang out with us all the time. Oh well. Moving forward. I'm sure we'll get to do more dangerous animal
I feel like
stuff.
a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
You know, I'm guessing with Amit, this is probably the biggest adventure he's ever been on. The last adventure he went on was probably going to the grocery store by himself.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious.
Revelio.
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Uh-oh. Goblins above. Alright.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
No. Unless you want to play decoy. That I'm okay with, because that'll just give me an opportunity to handle some business. I'm gonna take care of these guys first.
Accio.
One less human to worry about.
Incendio.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
Revelio.
Yeah, but once they say death to you all, it's kind of like, well, It's us or them.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Did you say empty-headed?
Revelio.
Well, to be completely honest and fair, they don't need these coins anymore. We needed to go up there anyway, so. Oh, we don't need to set that ablaze. It's already on fire. He said that was the last one, so what are the odds that those actually were the last ones? Pantry. Oh. I didn't realize there was a back stair here. Neat. Ominous music of why. Ah, there are more enemies.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here.
Revelio.
What could they be building?
A super weapon? Maybe they're just building a really, really big
quite good at sneaking.
pinball machine. Slam a loyalist commander to the ground.
What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
But you are alone. Physically and emotionally. Let's make that even more so.
Someone there?
Nah. Ooh, 2 for 1, alright. Loyalist commander. I think we already took out the commander.
Retribus totalis. Accio. Levioso.
Oh, this really is too much.
I think.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
I think
another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
I think he hit his heel on the railing, and that's what caused the last bit of damage for him.
Revelio.
Alright. Bunch of moonstone in there.
Incendio.
Boiler.
Revelio.
Exploding barrels and funness, and chests and secret grates of hiding. Yeah. Who needs potions?
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Sweet. Well, how about we do this?
Depulsor.
Great. Great. Please move. There we go.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, we're going the treasure route, not the main route. That's good. Astro Mosaic Robe.
The boiler activated that handle.
Ooh, 3-seater sofas. Ooh. I think that's for our room of requirements. We can lounge about. Ooh, put that in the one of our vivariums, and then we can just relax. Those are honestly, the vivariums, especially the first one and the coast ones, are two of the most relaxing locations I've ever been to in a game.
Revelio.
Just like, oh, just a sense of peace.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small. I see. Accio should easily engage the handle. Marvelously clever.
Okay, you interrupted yourself to progress the story. I get it, but why?
Accio.
Devil's snare.
Loomis.
Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Hello? Plenty of moonstone for us. Didn't need plants we don't need because we can't make potions on the fly.
Revelio.
Oh, it's just a supply spot? Okay. Oh yeah.
Lumos.
Right. Thankfully, we have health regen, which is very, very helpful.
Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
Blow someone else up while they're charging. Sentinel. Well.
Who is it?
No one. Leave me alone. Just a poor little school student who's just here exploring. Causing no problems, boo.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Okay, so
avenge your death.
Confringo.
hold on. Don't change back.
How many of them are there?
A lot.
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Oh, he died as he lived. A barrel. Well, you know, oh, he probably meant like that's the last of them in that room, not last of them in the mine. Gotcha. Amit, you confused me. You misled me. That's alright. I forgive you. Because it was kind of funny that we dodged the attack and he just takes it and flies. Alright.
Be quiet.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Incendio!
Actually, we're gonna loot the chests first, because I don't know if this is going to trigger some kind of...
Accio!
Oh, nope, that's just the elevator. Gotcha.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
We've seen plenty of those,
Let's get out
though.
of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio.
We've already run across these drills. That's nothing new. I get my coins.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Yeah, they were making massive drills to find those sources of magic. That wasn't not a big jump in
Alohomora.
guessing that. Treasure! Ooh, a dwelling. We can actually build a house. Oh, I thought we'd had to build a house from components. No, we can just build a house. Nice. You know, the room of requirement would handle all the world's problems. Everyone gets their own little biome, all the food and sunshine they can
We're
ever
almost
want.
out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
And we made it. And Amit did not die. We did good. We protected him as we said we would.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Okay.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you.
Well, yeah, we could have.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
I want at least 10% from royalties. 10%. He's not going to give me 10%.
Revelio.
All right. Hello.
Accio. Accio.
Oh, I can just search. All right. Take 2.
Also.
And this time, I'm gonna follow along. Don't cause me problems. Why am I? Oh no! All right. Lodgok, you better not be running me around in circles here.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle.
Uh-oh.
What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I expected you to be a little further away, but now we know a little bit more about that backstory. Because at the beginning, Miriam sent Professor. Well, no, she sent Carl. What was his name?
Revelio.
Sent the container to one of her ministry friends, who gave it to Professor Fig. And since we can see traces of ancient magic, we were able to open it. And then the dragon came, and things kind of went sideways from there. But yes. So that repository. So something's up with that. So it's either corrupted ancient magic, or it's a different kind of magic.
Depulso.
And we're gonna have to figure out how to deal with it. No, why? Where'd you go? Did you... No! You bounced off my head! You can still hear it rumbling as it's going down the hill. The controller is vibrating significantly. Ugh, alright. No, we're not dealing with that, because it's too. We have to do all the remaining Merlin trials to get the next one, so we're not even gonna deal. So what are we doing next? Poacher's house call. Oh yeah. Oh, we might as well wrap it up with Wait, is her name Potty? No. Potty? Poppy. Why did I totally just forget her? His Poppy. I was like, that'd be really mean to name your kid Potty. Well, let's just see how this goes, because if we still have some time left, we can play another round of wizard balls, bocce balls, curling, wizard curling. Parkour.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Someone else told us that. I don't remember who.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds.
Doubtful.
From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Let's
I
go.
take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs, they'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Well, yeah, let's talk to him. But why do we need allies? Come on, we have left a wake of
Sounds as if we need to go and
poacher
talk to the
bodies
centaurs.
behind us.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Okay, so yeah, as soon as Poppy started freaking out, I kind of figured they went after Gran. But now we get to go hunt for more poachers. Grace Pinch Smedley.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
Oh. So we do so a lot of these characters that we're playing here we met kind of in the first act. So how we treated them then probably significantly impacting
let's see what you're made
later.
of.
Yeah, cool. I like it when things have consequences. Even if it's minor, such as dialogue.
Accio.
So what is this? Oh, it's a ramp. Oh.
You didn't see that. Accio.
I just need to get more points.
Accio.
Uh-oh. Right. I'm thinking... Got it.
What a remarkable shot!
I know, I was thinking maybe we could at least knock our other ball into the 50. That's a little sad, honestly. But... No, definitely gotten more improved with this.
Well, it appears I've been bested.
Oh, right.
Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
You played a good game, though,
GG.
Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
Is it Natty? Probably. Get a rematch from losing in the first match. You know, I want to quick check out these walls, because we haven't really explored the
Revelio.
grounds. Chest. There might be secrets to discover. Oh. Quick exploration. Ooh, there's a lot of chests in there.
Alohomora.
Definitely used with more demi-guys. Oh, someone lives in the wall.
Revelio.
Ooh, saber. Gray. That'd be definitely cool with Defendo. Black fingerless gloves. Elf-made ivory gloves again. Dear Diary, each day it becomes more difficult to put on a brave face as I care for my beloved Hogwarts. Daily, it seems, I stumble upon yet another demiguise statue. Who's behind this? Who may I have wronged to such an extent that must now torture me with these foul things? I despair. Ever since I encountered that horrible creature in Hogsmeade, I have been unable to sleep. I fear I am not only distracted from my duties by these blasted statues, but I may also be looking rather worse for wear without my requisite 8 to 9 hours of slumber. I must remain steadfast. If I falter, to whom will the students look for guidance in these magical halls? Hogwarts would certainly fall into a state of utter chaos if I were to abandon my post for even one day. I must remain strong. For the students. For Hogwarts. The prestigious writings of Gladwin Moon. So he's the guy we're getting those demiguise moonstones. So he's the caretaker, and he lives in here. Neat.
Revelio.
Okay. Ding. Thestrals. We'll find out what they're doing here next time. So thank you everyone for joining me. Like and subscribe to see more episodes, and I will catch you later in the next episode.